Neat stuff, neat stuff.
Hi there, Scary Gary. Glad you guys came back for another week. Well, today is part 2 on our RV tankless hot water heaters. And just a little recap. We talked about the Fagati that we tried last time. Fortunately, I couldn't get it to work. And I do want to absolutely emphasize that after the initial time of trying to get a hold of Fagati, then after that they were very professional and were willing to do anything of sending us a new unit or give me my money back. And it had to do more with, I kind of wanted the Truma. I've seen videos on it. The price was a little bit of a sticker shock, where it was like $1,500 for the unit, and then going to be maybe another $600 for installing it. So, you know, but I went ahead and bought the unit. I got it through a company in Tomball, Texas called Blackbird RV. And a friend of mine had used them, highly recommended them. I had a little heater problem with a board went out and they fixed it. I mean, it was a matter of like less than a week's waiting time when I had the heater board done, and very economical. I think they charged me like $135 an hour. And I saw a little bit of savings with this because it's normally planned to be a 4-hour job, but I'd already taken the old hot water heater out. So, they got the unit in. It took them about a week to get the unit sent from the manufacturer. But once they got it in, 2 hours worth of work, it slid in a lot easier than the Fagati did, at least. And operations, oh my goodness. It works like a hot water system should. When you turn the hot water on full blast, you get extremely hot water. When you turn it on midway, you get a mixture of cold and hot. So you have the ability to move the handle and get the temperature of water that you want, versus what I've read from most of the other ones is that you basically have to turn it all the way hot and then adjust your temperature on your unit. So you could have a situation like maybe Mary Lou likes really hot showers and I like medium heat showers. So we would be constantly changing it. Now we use the valves. So it was a little expensive, but it absolutely works very, very well. Now, couple things. First of all, you're required to buy it through a licensed distributor and installed. I stayed there through the start of it while they put it in there, and I kind of saw how they did it. And, be honest, it's not that terribly hard. And I went ahead and saved my old hot water heater, which was still in good working order, just stored it up on a shelf in the garage. And if I ever do change out this unit and the Truma is still in good working shape, I might take a swing at probably putting it in myself, because I mean, it doesn't say anything about you have to have it installed. Now, there's probably a chance it won't be covered by the warranty, but probably by the time I buy another camper, the warranty be over anyway. So, but it's just a little food for thought. A couple features of the Truma. It's got a eco mode, which saves a little bit of fuel. Again, it is an LP product. It's not on electricity, so they claim you get it. It's pretty economical. There's also an anti-freeze mode where it'll turn itself on if it gets in a freezing situation. There is a decalcification, that's easier to say, isn't it? Mode, which, reading through the brochure, they recommend at least once a year you they recommend that you at least once a year decalfa. I'm having trouble with that word. They recommend you do that about once a year, depending on how much you use it and what type of water you're in at the different areas you're at. There is some that says even maybe a couple times a year if you are, if you're using a lot in very hard water. Be sure to read through the owner's manual to get the operation of it. Last thing in the world is you want to do something that's going to void the warranty or just not work right. I mean, when it doesn't work right, you're not a very happy individual. We talked a little bit last time about the size difference. The size of the Fagati and the size of the Truma, they were almost identical, with the exception it was a little bit not quite as big, so it just slid right into spot. The gas hookup on the Fagati was in the back, and the Truma is actually on the side. So, which kind of leads me into my next video, and that is all the space I saved and I was able to save, maybe I would have, with the Fagati I probably would have saved a little more space because I had to bring the one wall out a little bit to take that gas line coming into the front. But I'm not happy about spending $2,100. I am happy with the end result though. Well, I hope this has been informative, and I sure hope to see you next time.
If you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below.
Subscribe and you make us happy, right, Maggie? Oh.
Oh my gosh.